Index annuities versus bonds for retirement income. Let's get right into it. Why this comparison matters, why people compare these two, especially when it comes to retirement planning. Well, both are used for stability, right? There's the 80-20 rule, the 60-40 rule. It's always been understood in the investment world that the younger you are, the more risk you take. As you get more senior, especially closer to retirement, you minimize risk in the bond market. Also, both are aimed to reduce volatility and both play a role in retirement or definitely near retirement. This is why bonds and index annuities definitely get compared to each other. But how do bonds work, right? The very basics of bonds. It's a fixed interest payment, right? You buy a bond, they're going to give you a set interest on it. That bond could be a municipal bond, it could be a corporate bond, it could be a junk bond. Point is, you're buying a bond, you're going to get a fixed interest payment. Also, know that it is sensitive to interest rates, right? And right now, the United States, our interest rates went from zero all the way to, I think last I checked, around 4.5%. Talks about getting them lower, maybe higher. We don't know, but bonds are definitely tied to interest rates. And if you look at the bond market, hasn't been the best market the past 3 to 4 years because of interest rates. Market value can go up or it could also go down, right? So bonds are definitely sensitive to market conditions. But how do index annuities differ? What are the key differences? Not priced daily by the market, right? You never hear in the media really talk about the annuity market. It's really the bond market. Where are interest rates? Where's the 10-year, the 30-year, the US Treasury? How are junk bonds looking? How are municipal bonds looking? You hear it on the media all the time, and that's because they're priced daily. Index annuities aren't priced daily. Protection from market losses. Do understand that even though bonds are supposed to be stability and safer, there are risk in bonds. You can lose money in the bond market, especially with the inverse relationship where interest rates go up, the bond market goes down, and growth and income follow the rules, right? So working with these different companies that we specialize with, they're going to sign legal agreements and contracts. They're going to tell you exactly what you're going to get, how it works, no volatility, no what ifs, no peace of mind if the market goes down. Index annuities are a lot different because you're getting those guarantees through contract rules. Now, when do each ones make sense? How to frame that decision. Once again, understand it's not index annuities or bonds. You could actually do both, right? We have clients that have a mixed portfolio, stock market, bond market, and index annuities. They all have advantages, limitations. Each one makes sense depending on what the client's looking to do. 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, tax harvesting. Everyone is different. But index annuities are really strong when it comes to stability and income planning. Some index annuity companies will offer you guarantees on a rate of return, a retirement paycheck for the rest of your life. Some are offering big introductory welcome bonuses, but really understand what fits for you, not what fits the internet. We customize and tailor the plan based on what you're looking for. And it does come down to time horizon and the incomes that are needed, right? I work with clients where we set up a bond portfolio that pays on income. I've done just index annuities. I've done both. I've done a mix. Everyone is different. It's going to come down to what makes you the most comfortable with your money. Now, the big takeaway, once again, bonds do carry risk, right? They have rate risk, they have market risk. They're not guaranteed instruments. You can lose money in the bond market. Index annuities focus more on protection, right? You're not going to hear many clients say, I did an index annuity to make big money. No, they did it to protect against any big losses. And once again, each serves a different purpose. Everything has advantages, limitations. You are able to do both. It's not just this or just that, but you will have additional questions. This is why I put together a free educational guide on index annuities. I called it Short Growth and Safe Return. Request your free copy through the description below, but I appreciate you connecting today. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button today. And if you're ready to take the next steps, feel free to schedule a discovery meeting with Core Financial Partners. Until next time, take care and keep building smart.